What's going on, guys? I've got a knife that I didn't know anything about before it showed up on the door. Well, in the box on the doorstep, I guess, right? I have heard of giant mouse, but I had never seen or handled one or really knew much, if anything, about them, honestly. Um, so I did a little research on this one so that I could kind of talk semi intelligently. I'm not going to lie. This is the giant mouse Nimbus. And I'm not 100% sure if this is the version 1 or the version 2, but they're very similar. The version 2 has a little more contouring, but I'm not sure because even the version 1 was contoured some. And the version 2 has LMAX steel, where version 1 had M390. Those are about the main differences between the two, version 1 and version 2. So, yeah, blade steel is the only thing that I don't know for certain on this one, but, it is what it is. So these are made in Italy, and the Nimbus name actually came from the Nimbus motorcycles of 1915 by a Danish designer, Peter Fischer. And they were produced from like 1918 to 1960. And the Nimbus motorcycle, the quote was, "It's not a motorcycle you want for doing 80 down the interstate or passing Porsches going over 12,000 foot Independence Pass. But it's more of a back roads, run it forever type of motorcycle." And I didn't look up the Nimbus to see what it looks like or anything like that, motorcycle, but hey, whatever. I will put a link to the Giant Mouse website down below. And this was loaned in by Kyle over at Red Wolf EDC. So go check out his channel. There'll be a link to that down below as well. So really, they built this as a quote-unquote tool knife. And we'll zoom in here, and we'll get to some specs here in a minute. And this is a knife that you're going to leave in your backpack, your work jeans, your truck. This is really a knife that they designed to be your everyday working knife for years to come. And you can see that Kyle, or whoever had this before me, because it kind of came from a different reviewer, did use it. They did some work with this, because there's a little tiny chip there in the edge, little roll over here. So they're using this and working it, which is great. Green canvas micarta, reversible pocket clip. Wire clips aren't my favorite for whatever reason. I just don't love the look, honestly, I think. But it works really well. Liner lock. Not a lot of branding. Giant Mouse Ace. And that's it. Runs on washers. Works fairly well. The thumb deployment is a little odd because you kind of have to reach your thumb in a little bit to get to it. I don't love the deployment of it, but in the hand, it feels really good. That wire clip disappears. The top of the blade spine is crowned, so it's very comfortable with a little bit of jimping right there for your thumb. You could choke up a little bit, but not really, because it's not really a finger choil. But all in all, it is exactly what they advertise it as. A working knife that will just get the job done. Okay, so let's get into some specs. It's 4¼ inches closed, 7¼ overall, 3.06 inch blade, 3-inch cutting edge, 0.136 blade thickness, 0.579 overall thickness, minus the clip, and it comes in at 3.8 ounces. So it really does disappear in your pocket, and it just feels really good in the hand. So, yeah, all in all, I'm kind of digging it. And again, this is my first experience with Giant Mouse at all. So, pretty cool. Like, they have a lot of other models for sure. There's a lot of other models in the Ace line. So this is the Giant Mouse Ace Nimbus. there's a lot of other models in that Ace lineup. So, again, I'll put a link to their website down below. You can go check it out. These are about $175 I found at a couple of spots that are currently sold out. Okay, that's the version 2 is $175 with the LMAX steel. And so I think you're getting a lot of knife for under $200. So I'm really glad that this was sent over to me. I had no idea it was even coming, knew nothing about it when it showed up. So kind of cool to experience brand new things that I didn't even know about. So a couple of quick size comparisons here. We'll just kind of bang these out pretty quick here. The Sharpie, of course, Spyderco Delica, about the same size as the Delica. Little bit tiny longer, but yeah, roughly Delica size. Kubi KB237. We'll do a couple of bigger knives just to kind of show you the sizes. How about a totally off comparison, the Hinder XM24. Again, this is a common knife that a lot of people understand the size of, because I'm not sure how many people are familiar with the Giant Mouse and the Hellraiser P Series, just because. So thanks again for everybody watching, and thanks to Kyle and the other people that made this happen to get it to me to show you guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.